You probably clicked on this video because of the fact that you're lost in your trading journey, you don't know where to go, and you continuously make the same exact mistakes every single day. I know because I did the exact same thing. I would click on videos and I would be like, why isn't this fucking working for me? I'm now 19 years old. I've made roughly $600,000 in the financial markets. It's Friday night. It's cold as fuck outside. It's a beautiful day though. I just requested $700 on a funded account, which now in my stage, funded accounts, I don't even need to trade because I have my live capital. I'll show the video of me actually doing the withdrawal anyways, so you guys know I'm not just some LARP talking shit out of my ass. You guys can watch that real quick. Anyways, the reason why you continuously fail in the financial markets is because of the fact that you make the repetitive mistakes. You click the button. You fuck up. You watch porn. You have no self-control. You don't go to the gym. You continuously having a bad diet. You. Every single problem that is currently happening in your life is because of the fact of you. Not the market's out to get to you. Not your mentor's bad. Not X, Y, and Z. Whatever excuse you can maybe come up with, it's because of you. You have no self-control. Now, it took me a long time to realize this. It took me so long and too long to realize that I have no self-control over myself. The way that you change that is by breaking bad habits that you currently face and go through, and by improving your overall quality of life as a man or woman. The question is how are you going to specifically do that? And I'm going to break that exact thing down. I wish I had my current stage now when I first got into the entrepreneur space, making money as a day trader, all that. And this is the exact thing that I would have told myself if I was starting off trading again when I was 12, 13 years old. And the key notes on this is specifically around the basis of making a disciplined plan on how I'm going to execute and how am I going to succeed. A lot of people want to start making money with trading and they see it as a get-rich-quick scheme, but they have no plan on how they're going to get there. Let me tell you something. No one got rich by accident. If you look at anyone successful in your life, ask them, how did they get rich? Unless they traded crypto and meme coins, they had a very detailed, structured plan on how exactly they're going to get there. You look at any entrepreneur, you look at any trader, they had notes jotted down. Okay, I'm going to reach this goal, I'm going to do this, boom, boom, boom. I'm going to focus on this skill, I'm going to focus on that skill, I'm going to focus on this business while I focus on trading at the same time. I'm going to get that income, and then it's just an upward spiral from there. You don't really realize how fast your life can actually change. It hit me out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. I was just chilling, and in the span of 30 days, my whole entire life completely flipped. From me being a depressed kid that was earning $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month, to the span of 60 to 90 days, changed everything. Everything. Changed the entire trajectory of my life. You are comparing yourself in your chapter 1 to someone's chapter 30. You as an individual are expecting your chapter 1 to be someone's chapter 30, to be someone's chapter 50, to be someone's chapter 100. You see the people making $10,000 a day, $20,000 a day, $30,000 a day, and you anticipate that this exact same thing is going to happen to you the second that you start. Social media and short form content has completely taken over your mind, and you have no self-control on yourself. You have no self-control on how you act. You have no self-control around the discipline around trading. You have no self-control on anything in your life. You smoke weed, you eat shit food, you don't go to the gym, you look like shit, no girl wants to talk to you, you have no money in your bank account. How could you not be depressed? I am now experiencing the upper echelon of 30 to 40-year-old men at 19 years old. And I now understand why I was depressed back then. Life is so much sweeter on the other side. Life is so much fucking sweeter on the other side. And man, I mean, it's just like I fucking enjoy waking up every day. I used to just hate waking up. I used to hate waking up, going to Best Buy, getting in my shit car with no front bumper on it. It was smoking, It was cold out. I was in a Best Buy collar shirt. It's 50 degrees fucking out. It's raining. My boss is yelling at me because I'm fucking 5 minutes late. I'm 5 minutes late and I'm getting threatened to get fired. Of course you're gonna be depressed. Why the fuck else you would be a psychotic human being to be extremely happy in that circumstance as a man. As a man, your innate reaction towards life should immediately be, how am I going to conquer this fucking earth? And yet you're living a life where you're subjected to a boss telling you exactly what to do, how to perform every day, how to act. Of course you're gonna be depressed. Why else would you not be depressed? So as an individual, as a human being, as a man, you need to continuously go hard, no matter how hard it gets in your journey, in order to actually succeed. Trading-wise, the way that you become profitable is completely off the basis of self-control and self-discipline. A lot of people in my Discord will ask me, Salman, how long is it going to take me to become profitable? I tell them exactly however long that they want it to take them. However the fuck long you want it to take is however long it will take. What do I mean by that? The second that you have complete control over your mind, and the second that you have the complete self-obedience to understand and identify when the market is presenting certain things in the marketplace, and you can act on that efficiently without 10,000 voices telling you 10 other things, that's when you will become profitable. It's not your trading strategy. You can be profitable with a 40%, 30%, 20%, 10% win percentage. It's all dependent on your risk to reward ratio. That being the case, however long you want it to take, it will take. Now I'm taking this persona on being extremely emotional because you guys wouldn't have watched this long into the video if I wasn't extremely emotional. I'm acting and talking this specific way, which you guys might think is corny, because of the fact that I know exactly the solution to your problems. And if I just said, yeah guys, everything's gonna be okay, don't worry about it, you're gonna make it, we're all gonna make it, I would be lying directly to your face. You see all of these trading influencers on this app directly lying to you every single day. If all of us made it in trading, there wouldn't be a financial market. There wouldn't be enough liquidity to go around for everyone. Someone has to lose. So the choice is yours on if you want to be a loser and if you want to be a winner. You have multiple choices in this planet. And the only thing you have control over is your mind and how you act and how you perform every single day. The way that you get there is by extreme self-discipline. Joe Schmo tells you, let's go to the party at 6. You tell Joe Schmo to go fuck himself. Joe Schmo tells you, let's go get pizza, let's go get drunk, and let's chill. It's the weekend. You tell Joe Schmo to go fuck himself. Joe Schmo tells you, bro, let's stay out a little bit later. You tell Joe Schmo, hey Joe Schmo, go fuck yourself because of the fact that I have to wake up at 6 a.m. so I can be dialed in and I can actually see what I'm doing wrong and what I'm doing right. Bro, you're waking up 5 minutes before market open and you think you're gonna succeed in the hardest institutional and financial market on the planet. You're waking up 5 minutes before. There are supercomputers out to get you, and you think that waking up 5 minutes before market open, trading in your bed, after you blow your account, jerking off is gonna get you to the desired outcome that you want to get to. Are you a fucking retard? Are you stupid? I love every single one of the individual viewers that watch every single one of these videos. I love you with my whole heart. But if you genuinely think that you can conquer the hardest financial market on the planet and actually make millions of dollars off of this financial market by waking up 5 minutes before market open, by continuously jerking off, by eating bad, by not having a right diet, by not going to the gym, by having zero self-control over yourself on how you think, how you act, by not being able to speak to another human being because you have anxiety, bro, you think you're actually gonna make it? You need to reevaluate your life and your current circumstances. Because I can guarantee you one thing, if you don't change as an individual now, going into 2025, I promise you, you will be left behind with the masses. The goal of trading is to make money and outsmart the people that are the masses of people. that continuously fuck up. How are you going to beat the 90% of people who continuously fail? By showing up every day, by doing what 90% of people don't do. You want me to tell you what 90% of people don't do? 90% of people don't journal, they don't backtest, they don't forward test their strategy, they don't anticipate what's happening, they don't enrich their mind with continuously trying to aim for more knowledge in the financial market, they don't pay for someone who knows what the fuck they're talking about to better their information, they don't do any of these things. Now, you have to ask yourself, okay, do I want to become the 90% of failures, or do I want to become the 10% subsect of winners in the financial markets? If the question is, I want to become the 10% of successful people, then your immediate answer should say, I need to revamp my entire fucking life. I need to do a full rebuild, full reconstruction on my entire life. And I'm going to build an exact blueprint on how I'm going to get there. It is as simple as that, I promise you. If you do that, you are guaranteed success. In the eyes of God himself will view that and say, okay, this individual person deserves to live the upper echelon as a man because of the fact that he's doing 90% of what people fail to do so. The question is, am I going to change? And at the end of the day, I can only say so many words through a fucking phone. You have to have the self-control to actually do it and the self-discipline to act on what I'm talking about. If you want to continuously live your life the way that it's going down, it's going to go down that way. There's a quote and it goes, you are headed down where you are going towards. You are going down the route on where you are going towards, right? Nothing can break that. Nothing can change that. The only thing that can change that is you as an individual. You deserve exactly where you're going down towards. And if you actually are honest with yourself and you're actually truthful with yourself and you sit down with yourself and interpret how your current life is going, you will actually be really shocked on how much you are a failure. Now, I say this not to try to put you down. I say this on the basis of me trying to help you and me trying to change you, the way that you think, the way that you act, the way that you go to the gym, the way that you eat. Every aspect about your life needs to die. It needs to die for the new version of yourself to actually be reborn and actually be able to act. It's 2025. We have 4 or 5 days left of 2025. Now you need to ask yourself, am I going to change this year, or is it going to be like the rest of the fucking years? Is it going to be like every other year that I failed because of the fact that I had no self-control over my life? God is very rewarding. The God in universe is very rewarding. If you show that you show God specifically, you're showing up every day, you're doing what you need to do, you're going to the gym at the right time, you're eating at the right time, you're focusing on the marketplace, you're focusing on enriching your brain on how you should act, there is no room for failure, my friend. But it comes down to the basis of, do I have the self-control and do I have what it takes to have the self-control and self-discipline? If you can master the two skills of self-control and self-discipline, anything you want in this life will be yours. You want a Bugatti? You want a $5-10 million house? You want a crazy car? You want a hot chick? You want anything in the world? It all comes down to self-discipline and self-control. Now, what do I mean by the two of those? Self-discipline, all it means in the most simplistic way possible is having the ability to say no and yes when you know you should say no and yes. Your friend tells you to drink, come drinking with us this weekend, you say no because you know the answer is no, because you know the answer to what will lead you down to success. But yet, you cave in so easily. Now, I'm forming all of these words off the basis of what I would tell my 16-year-old self. And I hope that these words specifically will hit home to you as an individual and you as a day trader. You know exactly what your problems are and how to actually conquer them, yet you continuously go down the path that you are going down towards. Like I mentioned, you deserve exactly where you're going down towards. I have never in my life, I've been around so many successful people at a young age because I've become successful and my networking skills are very, very, very good. I have never seen a successful person not deserve exactly where they're supposed to be. There might be a rare occurrence, some dipshit hits 100,000x on a meme coin, that's unrealistic. There's lottery winners as well. The person with actual income that's making above $50,000, $100,000 a month, every single time has actually deserved it. I personally work 8 to 12 hours a day. Yet you work an hour to 30 minutes to 15 minutes maximum. You take your trade, you don't journal, you don't backtest, you go on with your life. Haha, me and my friends are having fun. Loser. You need to re-anticipate what's going to happen in your life. The way that you do that is off of the basis of self-discipline and self-control. You are going down exactly where you deserve to go. Now, if you want to break the cycle, self-control and self-discipline. Those are the two things that you need. Majority of you already have strategy covered. Majority of you already have psychology covered. Majority of you know when you're about to overtrade and over-leverage. How do you solve all three of those? Self-control and self-discipline. You need the self-control and self-discipline to consume enough information, pay for that guy's course, buy that guy's course, whatever the case may be. Self-discipline, self-control to master the strategy. Psychology-wise, if you are past a year or 2 years in trading, you know exactly what goes on in your head, and you need to reevaluate how you're going to act on those specific things and thoughts that come into your head. Risk and capital basis, that's easy. You go get a funded account, you pay $50. Go get a job. You can make $50 in a day. You now have trading capital. You know not to over leverage. You know not to overtrade. You know exactly what the fuck you need to do. Now, the question is, are you going to act on what you know you need to do? And if the question is no, my friend, just give up on where you are now. Because if you can't succeed in trading, you can't succeed in any other business model. Becoming an entrepreneur as a whole, as a man, is the most difficult task on the planet, and it's glorified through various social media platforms. People don't understand how difficult this is. This is why 1% of people in the world are successful. Uberly successful. Even lower, 0.1%, 0.01%, billionaires. My friend, I applaud your ambition and your drive. You need to have more realistic expectations, though. It took me 7 years to achieve what I've mastered in the markets. That's the end of the video. I hope that you've gotten some value towards this video. I hope that I am able to change the trajectory of majority of people's lives that have actually viewed this video. I hope you find the self-control and the self-discipline in order to actually become successful and succeed. That's going to be it. I'm going to leave the Discord 50% off for the next 24 to 48 hours. If you're serious about change and you actually want change for yourself, join the Discord. I would love to have you in there. If not going to affect my life. I'll still love you regardless, and I'll still continue to push free content to better your life. I'll see you guys in the next video.